So like, you said it, man. Goddamn. Look at this. Like, just ring around the rosy on that guy, man. Just tracking him. That's crazy. I can hardly see this dude. Yo, what is up, my friends? Welcome to the video. I wanted to check out FaZe Sway's new settings today. We've made a couple videos about Sway. We broke down his gameplay. We also reacted to his claw gameplay. But Sway, if you did not know, has totally changed settings in Fortnite. He actually swapped over to linear settings, and I just want to see what his gameplay looks like in comparison to old, and just give you guys a breakdown. Because Sway himself has tweeted out lots of times that he thinks he's gotten so much better playing on these new linear settings. And I do think that linear settings can be better for the creative warrior, and we'll be getting into that in this video, or just the overall competitive Fortnite player who's more interested in like late game scrims, zone wars, and again, creative 1v1s. Linear can be really, really great. So we're going to watch Sway's video, get into it. Code YoSway if you want to support him. All right, so he's on linear. He's got a crazy, crazy high horizontal and vertical look speed. That's nuts. He's got absolutely no boost on. His aim down sight, this is one thing, if you do want to switch to linear settings, you should note, is that your ADS speed you want to have super, super low, because again, linear settings have a crazy, basically immediate acceleration curve to it. Well, it actually has no acceleration curve, so there's no dampening, and it gives you that immediate response. It can feel really good, but teasing shots at range can be more difficult, and lowering your sensitivity for your ADS can really, really counter that. He doesn't have confirm edit on release on. That's something that I would say that's important to note. I personally find it's better to just manually confirm things. It just feels better on controller. I'd love to know what you guys use for that. Honestly, in the comments, let me know. Do you guys run edit confirm on release or not? Because that's kind of a weird thing. Man, he's got really low dead zones now. Holy smokes. Easy 90s, dude. So he's definitely still got some...
How do I already know?
He's definitely still got some mad control, man. Like, that's one thing with linear. When I was learning it or trying it, I found it was, like, so flicky. But Sway just has, like, some next level control over high sense. He's always been a really, really high sense player, so I imagine the transition to playing on linear is probably a lot easier for him. And he's just lasering people with the SMG. I talked about this in my very last video, but the SMGs actually behave differently now in this season. There's no downside to hip firing with regards to accuracy. So you can literally just hip fire spray like crazy, and same thing with the pump. The pump has no downside to hip firing. So that makes, you know, like linear settings crazy, makes exponential settings crazy, because the aim assist is actually stronger in hip fire in linear and exponential. Easy clap. Easy clap.
Please, please. No, don't leave, don't leave.
I'm leaving, bro. I'm leaving. I fight you endgame, Sway. Oh my god, I just got shot out.
Oh, that's why W can use it.
Holy fuck,
Man. He's very, very consistent right now. He's not ADSing at all. That's the crazy thing about this dude. And look at that. Look at those lasers. Like, I don't want to say that linear tracks for you, because that's not exactly what it does at all. But when you provide, like, really good, consistent input, it's like linear can help you so much. Like, look at that tracking. Immediately on a target.
Bro, you're literally
I shelled the whole.
Dude, he's cracked. He's cracked. He had 9 kills that game. That's crazy.
Yo, who is cranking, like, brother? Like,
Oh my god, you won't believe what just happened. I just did an X, bro.
Oh my god, I almost did X.
Look at those lasers, man.
I just did an
Oh, I'm 90? The 90 shit? The 90 part?
Yeah.
Dude, this honestly, this makes linear look so freaking good, man.
Oh my god, Axe, get fucking.
It's tricky, dude. Like, I so want to get on this freaking level and swap the linear, but man, it's tricky, dude. First of all, I'm a boomer. Second of all, I've always been an AR player in pretty much any game I played, like Battlefield, Call of Duty. Long range was always what I preferred. So like adapting to that linear life, like that linear playstyle is so different. But man, Sway makes it look so good, dude. And the fact that he's on 78%, like sensitivity for his hip fire, like for both X and Y. Oh my God, man.
Like if you think it's jumping in a fucking somebody's box from a root with that.
I love Shaw, dude. Oh, like he's literally able to land on people using linear settings and just glue to them, bro. It's crazy. I still don't know if you're playing a lot of pubs and you're more of a casual Fortnite player. I still feel like Legacy or Exponential could be beneficial for you, but man, if you take Zone Wars seriously at all, like if that's all you play on Fortnite is Zone Wars, man, like this little live demo we got going from Sway right now, like again, he's getting in boxes with people and he's just sticking to them like his reticle is glued. This makes it sound like Sway's got some kind of aimbot. He doesn't. He's that good. But combining Sway's unreal close quarter aim ability with linear settings and getting that linear auto rotation is absolutely wild, man.
Oh my God, there was another trap, bro. Holy shit. Yo, my fucking edit, bro. Bro, my edit fucked up.
Oh my God, man. He doesn't miss. He literally doesn't miss on these settings, bro. Like, I don't want to take anything away from former Sway, right? Sway before linear settings. Sway was always cracked out of his freaking mind. There's no joke. And he, like, it's nuts. The amount of time that this guy would put into improving in Fortnite. I remember watching him just posting clips on Twitter when he had no following, doing edit courses in playgrounds before edit courses existed. Like, he's always been unreal. But I've never seen him with this level of consistency with his aim. Like, I would have almost figured, like, the change from, like, you know, exponential style settings to linear settings would cause, you know, his building to improve more significantly, but I don't even think that's it. I think his close quarters aim is just nuts now. What the hell was that? Where did that guy go to? I cannot see this guy. Damn, dude. Damn, dude.
Fucking win. 7 kills.
He's straight rolling this, bro.
Unfortunate, man.
Bro, why can't I Frank? Dog shit. Fucking dog shit.
Dude, getting into a box with Sway has got to be just absolutely terrifying. I don't think I've seen somebody manage getting into a box with somebody this well. It's crazy, dude.
Who is this, bro? We're gonna die.
Wait, like,
Oh my God, dude.
I'm putting a trap in every fucking wall, making this shit into a fucking death run.
Bro,
I'm gonna start WK.
Why can I edit?
why can't I not build?
Why are you so dog shit?
Why are you asking?
Sway toxic. Oh shit, dude. Like, the thing about this is he's doing this to all, like, Unreal players. I don't recognize anybody in this game right now, but one of them is Shaw, one of them is Mini, both unbelievable players. Like, Shaw himself is absolutely exploding right now on YouTube. He's been blown up for a long time, but he's just absolutely exploding because he's on again himself on another level. But look at that, like, his ability with linear, to immediately respond. It's like he's on keyboard and mouse, but yet that aim assist gives him the stickiness. So he's able to flick like he's on keyboard and mouse, and then once he's on target, he's just slapped onto him, bro. It's crazy, man. It's like glue. Again, look at this. This player right behind him, he's able to spin out, get a flick, and then gets the finish, dude.
Five minis. Oh, you don't have me.
Man. Oh, man. Again, guys, it's so hard for me to recommend a specific sensitivity for you guys to use because it should be all about finding what's best for you. But this is nuts, man. Like, Sway on linear settings is absolutely cracked.
WKX way?
Yes, sir. Emmy, yes, sir.
I have 5 traps.
No mats. 80 mats.
Dudes, if I should switch to linear settings or at least try it again,
Yeah, no shot.
let me know in the comments. I do love my legacy settings. It just makes me feel like I'm still playing OG Fortnite, and I do think I'm still a solid player on legacy. But man, this makes me want to switch. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback in the comments if I should give linear settings another shot.
Fishes.
I need to kill him.
And yeah, and that's freaking X, man. Like, he's playing insanely. Let's look at this list here.
7 kills.
Let's look at this list. I don't recognize everybody in here. Aspect, X, Shaw's in here. Derek, again, Unreal, Mini, Unreal. Derek, by the way, is cracked on another level too. Plays linear, but plays on max sensitivity. Like, these guys are all gods. And not only just Unreal at Fortnite, but also just, like, gods at exactly what they're doing. Box fighting, like, 1v1s. They're all crazy level builders. And Sway is just dismantling them. It's nuts. It's nuts. Oh, man. I can't get over how good he's gotten, dude, on these linear settings. It's absolutely insane, guys. Look at that, man. Just stuck on the player, bro. He's just so good. And, like, the fact that he's able to do this on, like, borderline max sensitivity. He's not quite there, but he's at, like, 78% of max sensitivity playing on linear, dude. That's crazy. Like, for those who don't know, playing on linear is basically like playing at a higher sensitivity already because you don't get any dampening, which means that the moment you touch your stick, there's an immediate response on your joystick. So, like, you said it, man. Goddamn. Look at this. Like, just ring around the rosy on that guy, man. Just tracking him. That's crazy. I can hardly see this dude. Oh, he's dead to trap. Oh, never mind.
Bro, I cannot see, bro. I cannot see shit, bro.
Dude, me too, bro. Me too.
Holy fuck.
Man, it's crazy how sticky this is, man. Like, to watch
My eyes
this.
are literally bleeding. Holy
I think that's
fuck.
Shaw.
It's like I just fucking squeezed toothpaste into my eyeball. Holy shit, man. Why is everything...
Well, dude, that was good. That was a good return right there. Sway only had, I think, 25 left.
Holy
God damn, man. Bro, this is really making me want to give linear another try, man.
What's good, bump
Just
that.
me? I don't know, dude. Like,
What does linear do? It just changes the way your six. It's like, I can't really, it's so hard to explain. Makes it so your shit is like more like, I don't know.
sick explanation, Shaw.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh.
That's for control.
And again, being able to jump over the player, tracking them with hip fire, that's going to give you a huge benefit. Also, if you don't know, guys, the pump shotgun got a benefit with hip firing right now. If you do rock linear and exponential settings, mentioned in my last video, but the pump shotgun will perform so much better when you hip fire. If you do use attack shotgun, make sure you're ADS. But for doing jump shots like what Sway just did, oh my God, it's absolutely mental, man. It's absolutely mental. For those who are still out to lunch on what linear is versus what exponential is, let me get into some mathematics right here. So this is what linear basically looks like, is when you're inputting on your joystick, it's a straight line. So when you input on your joystick, the moment you input, you get a response, right? And linear will immediately kick. It makes for incredible flicks, but again, it does make it a little trickier for aiming at range, and that's why Sway rocks a really, really low ADS, because the other side of things is exponential, which is what a lot of you guys are used to using. Legacy also uses the similar curve, but basically the way an exponential curve will work is that basically, this will be the best one to look at, I would say. So basically, as you input on your joystick, it starts small and then it moves up. So basically what this allows you to do is if you're tapping on your joystick like that, it'll give you a slight input, but then when you really want to make a spin, you input fully, and your character will start to rotate at full speed. The problem here is that it introduces some inconsistencies, and if you end up in a box with somebody, it will take you like a little bit of time. It's milliseconds, but it'll take you a little bit of time before you can really like almost spool up your aim to spin around. Whereas with linear, it gives you that immediate flick shot. So it's totally a decision thing. Clearly, if you want to be a box fighter, like a zone war, absolute monster, linear, if you love watching FaZe, it's a pretty good indicator of the skill ceiling you can reach if you switch to linear. With that being said, though, if you're mostly just a pub player, you don't really care for zone wars or box fighting or anything like that, exponential or legacy may be better for you because you're going to be just doing a lot of teasing shots at range. And because you do get a little bit of that response curve that allows you to tease your shots out, that might be a little better for you. But I hope this video helps you out though, guys. If it did, drop a like. I'll link Sway's video or Sway's channel down below as well if you want to go check him out. If for some reason you have not heard of FaZe Sway, I feel like that's impossible because I am a controller Fortnite channel and Sway is the Fortnite controller god. But thank you guys so much. Drop a sub if you like videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.